Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
I've regaled you with tales of what life was like when I first got online back in 1992. We didn't have fancy graphics, we just had fancy text, and it really wasn't all that fancy. But the internet was wonderful. We could connect with people from all around the world instantly and over this computer terminal. In some cases, a dumb terminal. But the dumb was very smart because it allowed me to get addicted to this thing that I seemingly can't tear myself away from. We had a question come in. This was a YouTube question, and while some people may laugh it off, I think it's a common question. This person was asking, and I didn't quite catch his handle or her handle, the difference between the internet and the World Wide Web. Well, think of the internet as the umbrella term, and underneath this umbrella sits all of these components that can be connected to one another. All your websites, your online gaming, FTP, where you can transfer files, P2P, where you can transfer even more files, instant messaging, email, anything that's connected online is under the internet. And the World Wide Web is just one part of the internet. The World Wide Web is essentially everything and anything, for the most part, that you can see through your browser or web browser. The first web browser I remember using was Lynx, L-Y-N-X, and it's still available, by the way. You can download and browse the web in text. You can still do that, and I believe a version of Lynx is available for every operating system. I don't know how easy it is to install necessarily, but if you want to see what the world was like way back when, take a look at Lynx. The first time I ever saw a graphical web experience was, I believe, it was either on OS2 from IBM with the web browser that it came with, or it was the early versions of Mosaic, which later became Netscape. And the graphical World Wide Web was a handful of stolen GIFs and blue hyperlinked centered text. And of course, when you click the blue hyperlink, it was underlined. That's how you could tell it was a link, and then it would turn purple if you had already visited that link before. There really wasn't a lot to do way back in the early days of the web. What we see today is just absolutely astounding. But the World Wide Web is a series of hyperlinks or connected links. I could place a link on my page that'll link off to your page, that'll link off to someone else's page, and pretty soon you've got this mishmash of web sites, places where people can visit, domains. So one of my websites is chris.pirillo.com, and that's an entire site. All the pages on that site, they're each called web pages because a web page sits on a website, and a website sits on the World Wide Web. So the internet isn't the World Wide Web, but the World Wide Web is certainly a part of the internet. So I thought it'd be fun to go over to our poll here and to see what everybody's, in the chat room at least, what their favorite internet app or application program happened to be. And the number one response turned out to be websites. They love going to the web, apparently, 58%. 11% said email, 14% said online gaming, and 18% weighed in with instant messaging. And to tell you, those are pretty solid numbers. Right now, we've got approximately 142 people tuned into our live stream right now with no promotion. I'd say it's pretty fair for a Sunday evening. Approximately 168 in the chat room, so we're pretty balanced there. Anyway, so I'd be curious. Does anybody else remember Lynx? Or you can go into what web browser you use. I don't know. What do you think about the next generation internet application? Do you think the world is moving to the web as an operating system? That's almost a different video altogether. Well, if you care to talk or you want to stop by and chat it up with us, you got to know what website to go to specifically where we're chatting, and that is, thank you so much for typing it in there, folks, live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.